Lynn and Ede, yo, Fabi on the beat. Talking leadership, making the big plays in the mortgage game through the sun and the haze. Close more deals, build your success. Time to level up and beat the stress. Get ready to laugh, Lynn and Ede. Lynn and Ede. Your weekly scene. Let's go.
Yo, what up, dog?
God, I just can't. That should be my new ringtone.
You want it? I can forward to you.
Can I purchase that as a ringtone from you? And can I
I
download
give
that
you for free, man. You're my boy. Come on, man. I'll hook you up. You know that.
The perks just keep on coming for this show, I tell you.
Big time, baby. Big time. You've entered the arena. You have entered the arena, Mr. Justin.
I'm going to be that guy in the grocery store with that obnoxious, loud ringtone that laugh, learn, and eat. I got to take this call. I'm a big shot. Hello. Hello.
People have seen that thing and they have said, like, what is this? Like, you have a legitimate show or something? I'm like, I don't know, man. I said,
you asked the wrong guy.
I don't know. I just show up. Just like I told you before we started the recording, you know what I mean? I just show up. I literally just do what I do and I show up.
Does. You have all your people and everything else. The talent just walks in the door.
Man. I like it that way, though. But, you have your intro here. Your intro is still plugged into our system here.
Oh.
I don't know if you...
Let's play that. Let's see it. Oh. I thought you had some cool new thing for me. Nope, it's still the kazoo guy. Still the drunk guy in the kazoo.
I love that guy, man.
Yeah, we all think he's great. That's great.
I love that guy. So
you broke my heart. I really thought you had I thought I had my own new intro. Cool. I was ready to.
No, dude.
Record
you haven't recorded that many episodes yet with us.
And then that happened. So now
anyway, I don't want to break the surprise yet. Anyway, so listen. Did you watch this President's State of the Union?
I did not.
Okay, I did. 40 minutes. 40 minutes. I didn't do the whole hour and a half as I wasn't as committed. I was waiting for him to talk about something that everybody was predicting. That's why I was watching it.
Oh.
He was supposed to announce something with mortgage refinance that the loan level price adjustments were going to go disappear.
He did not.
Right?
Yep.
And so once you start talking about mortgages and how he's made $5,000 cheaper for every consumer to buy a house and rates are, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
And then he went to other things. I was like, hold on, where's the LLPA talk?
Yep.
Right?
I heard that same thing, and I heard that it didn't help housing as we were hoping for more for housing.
Yeah.
For that speech, and we didn't get it.
Right. So it does feel a little bit less like, but I heard today, I don't know where you are, but the rates are below 6% again. Mm-hmm. And they seem to be pretty consistently now hovering in this arena, this channel.
Bobby, what's going to happen with the new Fed chair?
Well, I haven't followed up on it yet, but from what I heard, there was a Republican senator from North Carolina, I believe, who was holding out voting until he drops the lawsuit against the current governor, Federal Reserve Chairman, Jerome Powell. So the whole thing is like, hey, you got to drop the lawsuit, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then we'll vote your guy in. So I haven't heard anything beyond that.
That's some House of Cards stuff right there.
Oh, listen, I could only imagine what the actual House of Cards stuff is going on inside DC. That's why look, I'm literally like from right where yeah, I'm 15 minutes from the White House, 20 minutes max.
Go knock on the door.
As a kid, I always wanted to trick or treat there.
Bobby, head on over there, take a camera. We can make a viral video. I want to know about LLPAs.
Jimmy Carter was the president as a kid. He had to give me some candy. He was a nice guy, right?
He would have given you candy, probably, yeah.
Yeah, if I
Reagan would have given you candy, probably.
Reagan had some jelly beans, some washed out jelly beans that weren't even wrapped.
Did you trick or treat back then? Were you? When did you come to the U.S. again?
When I was 5 years old in 1972, and I thought, listen, trick or treating to a 5-year-old Pakistani kid, oh my God, are you kidding? People give out free candy here,
door to door.
I'm coming from a third world country, man. This stuff is sacred.
And here I am, complaining about my life, I only got 9 Snickers bars. You're like, 9 Snickers bars?
Dude, okay, so my brother and I don't know if you ever did this, but in North Highland Street, when we used to live in Arlington, we got 2 different masks and we went around twice.
You're running scams? Bobby, don't admit this. There's no statute of limitations on this.
It was my brother's idea. I was the youngest.
Okay, that's fine.
He was 2.5 years older than I was.
You just went along with it.
I thought it was a great idea, man. And I was like, brilliant. It was brilliant. Like, holy cow. But
Did no one ever notice the same sweatshirt or the same jeans?
I don't. You know what? I mean, would you notice? I mean, back then Halloween was busy too. Remember, like Halloween used to be a really busy holiday.
Oh gosh, yeah. You wait in line at
yeah. There was like 15 kids at the door, all knocking together.
You just pick a candy. We're in line back here. Hurry up.
Right. Then you got that one drunk guy that opens up the door. He's dressed like the devil.
My father dressed up as a woman with an accent for some reason. Looking back now, I don't know what that was saying, but
is that why you guys had to leave Wisconsin and move to Minnesota? He
had a dress on. He had large bosoms. The whole thing. Maybe really? I don't know.
Come on.
I swear. God's truth. He was in character from dawn to dusk.
Did he? I mean, obviously, November 1st, he left the character, right?
Yeah.
After Halloween. Right?
Yeah. Just that one night.
I'd be worried if he was still wearing it Thanksgiving. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dad. Come on.
So listen, overall, what are your sentiments now with the mortgage industry right now? What are you feeling?
From a recruiting standpoint or from a loan officer standpoint, I can give you
loan
both.
officer standpoint.
Sorry,
loan officer standpoint.
As an LO standpoint, I still think that people got what they asked for, which is lower rates and more inventory, but they're still on the sidelines, and I got to convince them to put anything in the world, put that chaos aside. Does this make sense for you and your family now? Then let's move forward with this application. Okay. From a recruiting standpoint, I think some of that is the same. People are nervous about making a move. Will this company be around in a year from now? Will they've changed names or gone out of business? Who knows?
Yeah.
It's bigger, better.
One of my friends had to shut his company down last week. They've been in business for 12 years.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, our boy James Kleiman actually covered that story. I saw him pick up on that. But
yeah, James had a great article yesterday about the myth of the kind of
the 275. Yeah, the 275.
Yeah, 275. Yeah. I read that and I was like, ooh.
So look, I want to share something with you that before James actually published that. Him and I were talking. I'll share something that happened. So I was on a call with the recruiting loan officer from Nexa Mortgage, right? And this guy literally said to me, and I was shocked. He goes, "Yeah, Fob, it's kind of like a pyramid, and we all pay each other." And I was like what?
Don't ever say those words. It's like a pyramid.
You can't say that. You can't. He's okay with being part of a pyramid scheme.
He left off the scheme part. He just said pyramid. He didn't say scheme.
He did, okay, that's in all fairness, and I did want to quote him accurately, and I didn't put the scheme in, right? But is there a legitimate pyramid business?
I don't think there is.
I mean, like Keller Williams, right? Or these guys that pay each other maybe like that. Maybe that's what he meant.
I'm in a Tupperware business right now. I want to get you interested and get you involved in it. It's a great deal.
Only if you buy vitamins from me.
We'll just cross refer. Is there a way to climb the pyramid together on separate pyramids, and then we meet at the top? We're like, this worked. We just bought.
I want to be the guy that starts the pyramid because that's the guy that makes out.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? It's never the people in the third or fourth layer.
No. I was involved in one once, a travel one, where I bought in. I was excited for about a month, and I'm like, this is stupid.
So listen, Nexa Mortgage, according to this candidate, they have a marketing software program that they got to pay $500 a month for. And then every candidate that comes in, they get everybody that they bring in, you get a reduction of $50.
Okay.
So after you brought in 10 loan officers, your marketing program is now for free.
Okay.
And I was just trying to figure out, I get that, but it just seems odd. $50 is such a low number, based on the amount of actual profit that those 10 loan officers would actually make somebody.
So you were thinking that their scheme is flawed a little bit, or could be improved upon.
I mean, I think it's and maybe if Nexa loan officers are listening to me, obviously chime in. I mean,
Yeah.
let me know if this guy was telling me the accurate or inaccurate. I don't know too much about Nexa other than what I've heard, but that's what this candidate told me this past week. And it was when you use the word, it's like a pyramid. I went into shock.
He
I
needs
did.
to.
I'll be honest.
He needs to Google what are some better words than pyramid. And
Yeah, I mean, like I wanted to send him like a picture of Ben Bernanke and say, "This is the last guy that we heard about a pyramid. Didn't work out so well for a lot of people." Anyway, listen, I want to move on to the next part of our show here because I'm gonna. Now she officially has an actual intro, unlike yourself. So that's such a badass intro she got, man. The one and the only. Returning to the stage of Laughing and Neat. Madison Keenan is here with us, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me be clear. I have the duck noises, though. I do have my own intro, but I have duck noises that Bobby likes to use. So I mean.
Yeah, so since she hasn't been here, we've been having to try to keep her pet duck comfortable.
Yeah.
And so the
That's
duck is that's Madison's buddy on the show. How you been, Maddie?
I'm good.
Were you digging our little back and forth there with me and Justin?
I was. It feels like what me and you are used to doing, just the riff of
now,
talking about the industry.
I just noticed something up there. She's got a heart that says "Stay Weird."
Love it.
Isn't that like an Oregon thing or Portland, like "Stay Weird Portland"? Isn't that from Oregon, where they said "Stay Weird Oregon"? No,
Maybe.
Where'd you get that from?
South Carolina.
So close, Bobby.
Yeah,
South Carolina. Maybe that's where you're
very
from.
similar. Charleston, Portland. I can see this. I can see the connection there.
Yeah.
So Justin, Maddie had her own little thing here with us called Laughing and Neat with Madness for 3 seasons.
Ooh.
I did.
And then she kind of like moved to South Carolina, and we haven't been able to kind of reconnect for a while. But you know what I mean? But I wanted to get on the show because like you guys are both like quote unquote co-host of Laughing and Neat. I was like, wow, we could have a battle of the co-host.
Oh no, that's what's happening.
Oh, geez.
No, I would. You're like, oh no, that's a surprise.
In light of the men's hockey, women's hockey debacle, I just say Madison wins.
Whoa! You're out there, man. You're okay. I like that.
I'm out there, but I'm right there.
I mean, listen. I don't know, man. I think that's where I run into problems, right? Like, okay. Just for the record, I'm not on any political side. If I had been in that locker room, would I have laughed? That's the question I had to ask myself. Or would I have said, hey, you can't say that? Like, who among us would actually have stood up and said, hey, you can't say that?
I know what I would say. I would say, whoa, or timeout.
Yeah, something like that. I could see myself doing that. Timeout. Whoa, guys, hey. You know what I mean? But not you can't say that.
Yeah.
Right?
What would you say, Madison, if you were in the locker room? What would you?
I probably would have made a comment, but
it's hard to say you can't.
It's hard to keep my mouth shut. So I feel like, I would have definitely said something, but
you got 20, 30 guys laughing at the president of the United States making this stupid joke that he didn't need to make. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a very uncomfortable situation. I mean, look, I've been in rooms before where they made jokes about Muslims and they didn't know I was Muslim.
Yep.
And I've had to say, hey guys, over here.
Yeah.
I mean, just in case. Oh, we didn't know. You're okay though.
You're okay.
I've heard that. You don't know how many times in my life, but you're okay, Fob. I didn't know you were Muslim.
You're the exception.
Oh,
yeah, it's
boy.
kind of interesting. It is interesting when you get told that. But hey, listen, let's talk about Madison right now and the mortgage business. Madison has relocated from the great state of New Jersey, and she was in North Jersey.
Yes.
Just for the record. Not South Jersey. And just in case you don't know this, Justin, there's no such thing as Central New Jersey.
Just North and South?
That's it. No East or West either.
He's like, there is a Central Jersey, but if you're from New Jersey,
You only recognize.
You're not really considered
Okay.
part
It's
of
like
New
the railroad tracks, like the big part of
just, like,
town.
yes, north and south, and then central. We're just like, where's that? Like,
Yeah.
And from what I figured out, west is actually Philadelphia.
yes.
So if you're ever in Jersey, just remember that, Justin.
Just remember, yeah.
They'll, think
north
you're,
and south.
they'll look at you like, oh, he's from one of us for sure. All right. So Maddie, you relocated to Charleston, South Carolina,
Yes.
and you enjoy being there because you have this amazing wall done up of South Carolina artifacts now.
I do. Yes. Yes.
Anything from Jersey up there?
There's a Jersey license plate that's going up, but you can't. It's not up yet. But I had to get new.
Now, what do the people of
plates.
Jersey think of you? I mean, not the people of South Carolina. What do they think of you coming from New Jersey?
So I am not the only person from New Jersey that decided to come down here. I thought that I would be a little bit more unique, maybe. But we're kind of in, they call it like the transplants. So it's New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Ohio, like anyone that's basically not from North or South Carolina, they put in this category. Specifically, if you're from New Jersey or New York, you're considered a Yankee. That's what they call us.
Wow.
But I haven't gotten that much hate. It's been more so like, oh, where are you from? Or like, I can tell
do they think you talk really fast?
Yes. Yes. They think I talk very fast, and they just like my energy. Like I had a meeting with an insurance agent 2 weeks ago, and she's like, "You're like the Energizer Bunny. Like you just, But I think it hopefully comes across as like passionate.
I like being in Virginia because we're in the middle.
Yeah, you get like
we get the flavors of the South, and we get the attitude of the North.
Mm-hmm.
And so for me, I do prefer the South, by the way, just FYI. I mean, I think the South has probably more my lifestyle and more my pace. But I understand that attitude of the North as well.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely been an adjustment coming from like fast paced. Like I live 30 minutes outside of New York City to coming down here where everyone's just a little bit slower. Like I live 10 minutes from the beach. So it's kind of like a mix of like being down south, but then also having that beach lifestyle where
it just slows it down even further.
Slows it down, and I'm like, there's just certain things that I'm not used to yet.
How do you do mortgages then? How do you do mortgages down there? Like who's buying mortgages?
A lot of people from out of state are coming down here.
Oh, okay.
So that's been a nice thing for me because I can understand the process that they're going through. So I feel like that gives me a little bit more of an advantage. And then Facebook groups are actually wildly popular down here. So a lot of the people that I've been meeting with and a lot of the people that I've been connecting with was through Facebook groups, which I never used when I was back up in New Jersey. Like I used Facebook, maybe not because I never saw Fabi's birthday post on my Facebook wall that one year. But
I guess you would see it this year though, right?
You better make one.
Maybe.
Madison,
Big 30th birthday in a couple weeks.
Maybe.
Did you block Fabi on Facebook? Is that what happened, Madison?
Mm-mm.
Well, recently he came up on my suggested friends. I don't know if Fabi got a second Facebook or if he deleted me, but I saw it and I added it because I was like, oh, that's crazy that I'm not friends with Fabi on Facebook right now.
No, I've created a business page.
Yes.
I'm moving a lot of my people out of my personal life because, back to what Justin started. A lot of political views are being shared that I just don't need to be part of.
Yeah.
By the way, either side, I think they're both crazy.
Too much. Yeah, it's too much.
Like I'm just going on there to look at my dumb memes or whatever, or that monkey from China. Everybody been following the monkey from Punch?
Yes. Punch.
I love Punch.
I mean, that's what I'm more interested in, man. I mean, I'm like, what did
I don't need to hear about your political opinion.
Can I share a funny meme that I saw about Punch?
No,
it was Punch's mom. Now that he's famous, like trying to call him up, and trying to get back in his life again because his mom ditched him, allegedly, But my wife thinks Punch is she's like, I won't watch those videos. They're so sad. I'm like, no, it's got a good ending. He makes friends.
Yeah, but
Hopefully they
early
lied
on,
about him making friends, and then people started going to visit and realized that they were like lying about him making friends.
He has no friends. He's still by himself with that little monkey.
So I saw a video of him this morning. He was hugging a monkey.
No, some other monkey was hugging him.
Yeah.
Him like this? Is he hugging him like that?
Nice.
Real?
Oh, he's swimming around.
Yeah, he's in that brotherhood of love. But that's what I use Facebook for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you go to my Facebook page, you'll see either Laugh Litany clips or my dog Sammy.
Yeah. And that's what it should be. It shouldn't be this like go write in a diary, you know? Like Facebook
No, go write in real life. Go up to someone in public and do that. Like imagine somebody think about this. Like if you're at a Starbucks and all of a sudden somebody starts acting like they post on Facebook. What would happen inside that Starbucks?
Yeah, it'd be like the locker room situation. That's exactly what would happen. And someone would be like, don't say that. Or like, dude, why are you saying that right now? Like we're in Starbucks. So yeah, what is considered like appropriate for internet banter? Or even when you look at comments sometimes, I'm like, would you ever go and comment and say that to a person in real life? Probably not.
Yeah, that's my problem with commenting on Facebook is like I just normally delete myself. Like I don't want to do this. Yeah, like I don't want to do this. You know what I mean? It's just not worth it. Like it's just so much in there that's just not worth it.
It's not going anywhere either. Yeah.
But I do like watching this one guy, this one individual. He plays frisbee golf in the middle of snowstorms.
He's awesome.
I mean, like that's pretty nutty.
Yeah.
Snow is coming down, and he's hiding behind like some kind of pine tree trying to make a shot from 30 feet or so, 30 yards.
I think that guy's trending.
Is it? Are you picking up like 3 or 4 people watching it now?
Yeah, like a day.
You should actually do one in live during a blizzard. I think you would actually get people watching then.
I could do that. We might not get much more snow here before spring. I could try though. Hey,
Maddie, Justin's in Minnesota. Just FYI.
Yeah, me and Justin go way back. We became LinkedIn friends this morning.
Oh, nice.
I got all my background because I was trying to do my homework before I came on today.
Yeah. Have you ever talked to Maddie before, Justin?
No.
That's
what it's like talking to me.
He just set us up. You know, it's like I thought it was going to be authentic and fun, but instead it was like demeaning and.
Oh, are we doing the ice hockey thing on me? Is that what you're trying to do here?
You just got fobbied.
Oh, come on. You haven't got fobbied yet. Hang on.
Oh boy, here we go.
See, when Madison would go on one of her tirades, you know what I mean? I would just play these little sound effects.
I said no.
And it would throw me out. Like I'm very much like if I have something to say, I need to get it out in one breath. And then Fabi would do these noises like the duck noise, and I'd be like, and I'm like, now I don't know what I was talking about. Like
you get thrown off
my game.
One day she lost it. She goes, "You're always doing this." I go, "What?" She goes, "You know what distracts? It's supposed to distract you. It's supposed to
it's supposed to be like, okay, now stop talking. On to the next subject. Stop ranting."
It's just helping
the rates right now. We're talking about the rates, the mortgage rate. They're below 6%. How is the people in South Carolina reacting to that? Does it get energy going? Doesn't it do anything?
Well, it's weird because I feel like spring comes sooner here, right? And like the kids get out of school earlier than they do in comparison to back in New Jersey. That's what I'm basing it off of. But they had like a historically low winter, and I'm putting it in parentheses because I'm like, in any other part of the country, this is considered like hot. But I noticed that they like went into kind of hibernation mode and everything after the holidays. Now I'm starting, and I don't know if this is necessarily rate affected or weather affected, but I am seeing like more people getting back into the home buying process, because I think like one of the major reasons why people wait is they're like, oh, I'll wait till the spring, or I'll wait till it's close enough that my kids will finish out the school year in whatever school system they are, because they don't want them to like do a month, you know, in a new school when they could just finish out the school year and stuff like that. So
you actually did something that's pretty interesting, because you relocated, having spent your entire career of 2.5 to 3 years of being a loan officer in North New Jersey.
Since 2020.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 5 years. Okay. And you have to like rebuild yourself.
Yeah.
In Charleston. So what are some of the things that you're doing that you can share with the audience to rebuild yourself if you relocate to a new town?
So I went back to basics. And essentially what I did in the beginning when I didn't have a book of business and I didn't know people in the industry or just in general, it like forces me to not just be content and comfortable with like the realtors that I already work with. The Facebook groups was huge. And a couple people had recommended that to me. So I post in Facebook groups at least 2 to 3 times a week. And I'll always kind of play either like slightly promoting myself, like, hey, I'm a mortgage lender. Is anyone looking to connect sort of thing? But then I also ask questions. So I'll say, who's the best real estate attorney in the Mount Pleasant area or the West Ashland area? Because that.
Do you shake your little head like that when you ask?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, video like that. I get more responses if you do videos like that.
Yeah, right. Like, hello. Yeah. So I think like kind of playing both sides where, for instance, I didn't realize how big Charleston was. So there's all these different subsections. So first it was like, okay, you're not just like the Charleston real estate agent. You really take over one area. So it could be like Mount Pleasant or Isle of Palms.
Wow.
There's like 6 islands in Charleston. There's Daniels Island, James Island, whatever. So
Gullah Island too, right?
Gullah?
Yeah, the little Gullah Island that used to have a kids show.
I don't know about that. I've never heard. Probably there's a new island that I find about every day. Kiowa Island, so I also started to realize, you can't just have one realtor that covers all of Charleston. So a lot of these realtors will just cover one specific area. Like downtown Charleston's very different than Isle of Palms, but they're all considered part of Charleston. So
what are you doing though to get these realtors' attention?
Reaching out to them on social media. And that was something that I was huge on in the beginning, like being a little, sliding into their DMs, engaging with their posts, adding them on Facebook. And then once I meet with people in person, I'm like, okay, so who do you work with? So there's an insurance agent, for instance. And she was like, I really want to help get you off the ground and introduce you to people. So we're putting an event together, but rather than it just being like a normal networking event, I was like, I hate going to networking events sometimes because I feel like it's a waste of my time, or I feel like, it's after work hours when I could be doing other things. So we're doing headshot and branding lifestyle photos. So we hired a photographer. She has a guy that comes in and does video, and we are doing it in a fully staged model home in a newer housing development. And that is at least something like, okay, real estate agents, we're always encouraging them to do marketing. Well, now you have headshots. Now you have some lifestyle content. You have video. So hopefully every time that they use those for their posts, they think of me, or at least they walked away with something of value.
Yeah.
I think it's like the value propositions of showing them, like, what are you focused on? More listings, marketing.
Is it like being a brand new loan officer again?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which I needed because I felt like things were getting a little stale.
Okay.
Especially with like the ups and downs of different markets throughout the years. And now,
but the home values are equal price down because Charleston is a pretty high value area.
I would say it's funny. I was just talking. So I went back to Jersey last week. Home prices are about the same. Where it fluctuates is a lot of places here you need flood insurance. The insurance down here is pretty high.
Okay.
The taxes are super low. Or if you're buying in like a development where you're paying HOA, like my sister pays $75 a quarter for HOA, whereas in New Jersey for a small $350,000 condo, you're paying $500 a month for HOA.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Now, the nice thing in South Carolina is that if you renovate a house, you normally won't find a dead body behind the drywall like you do in Jersey. That's a positive.
That is and there's no basements. So Jersey, you have basements to hide the bodies. South Carolina, they don't have basements here in any of their homes. So what you see is what you get.
Just in silence. Like, I don't even know how do I
Okay.
jump into this conversation.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
there's differences and similarities, I will say.
So look, here's the little game that I conjured up in my mind.
Oh, boy.
I want to see how it works with you both. All right, so Justin, we know you're an infamous recruiter, and Miss Madison here is a loan officer.
This is my microphone.
Oh my god, it was like a fake hand giving the middle finger.
Oh, if you want it to be,
I was like, okay.
game on.
Justin's pissed already. So I came up with this little show game. I even got a little music here for us. All right? We'll show music here, right? And what I want to do is I want to test the skills of our recruiter to a loan officer,
Oh,
right?
Okay.
So guess what the show is called, guys? You ready? Can you guess?
recruit
Can
me.
you guess?
Recruit me. I don't know.
Come on down and recruit the loan officer.
Do anything, man. Come on, we spent a lot of time on this. Put this together.
You know, I was wondering where my residual checks went to. It went to this high value production that we're doing right now.
Listen to the horn.
Recruit the loan officer.
Can you play them yourself?
All right, we're back to our little music here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to meet Justin, the recruiter for Summit Mortgage. And we have Madison from Charleston at Cross Country Mortgage. Now, I'm the only one who's wearing like any nut shit. You guys don't represent well. What's up with that? Where's the spirit? All right, we're gonna put it
Inside me. The spirit's here.
I'm my own brand.
Yeah. We don't have to put up on the wall, Fabi.
But
We
here's
can
your
live the
chance.
spirit
This
inside
is your
us every day.
chance. This is like the dating game. I should have called this the dating game. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like the dating game, man. It's like your chance to ask Madison questions about how you could recruit her. Go for it, Justin.
Okay. Madison, nice to meet you. Thanks for taking time to talk to me today.
How
How's
you
the weather
doing?
out there in Charleston?
The weather is beautiful.
That's
It's a
great
lot
to hear.
nicer than, yeah, a lot
That's
nicer
great
than
to
a
hear.
lot of
Great
parts
to
of the
hear.
country.
The weather here is nice in Minnesota. It's glad to talk to someone that's right by a beach. You're right by a beach, aren't you? I heard that. You
I
said that to
am.
Bobby. That's great. Great. Beaches are great. Say, Madison, tell me a bit more about all your pain points at your current job. It must be hard to work there, right? What's that like?
Well, hard in what way?
Like all the ways. Like, tell me about your rates are high, your comp is low, right? I mean, oof. Talk about it.
Well, right now I'm good. Me and Fob talked about this.
You're good. I get that a lot. See, when I hear
Next
people say that they're
question.
good, I want to tell them how they're not good because it could be better, right? I mean, you tell me.
Of course. I mean, you can always make more money.
Yeah, and why not? I mean, we all want money, right? Money's amazing. Money's everything.
I had to hit the gong.
You're welcome.
It's like the
You're
gong
welcome.
show. You remember the gong show ending? Like that was not good.
That was top notch.
I'm not moving to your company.
That was my douchiest version of myself, Madison.
Yes.
I don't get douchier than
You
that.
gotta always place me a little bit
Come
more.
on down
I even cut
and
you off.
recruit the loan
You know-
officer.
I even cut you
The
off
game where
sometimes.
financial dreams are made. You can
That was actually
You guys have fun? You guys have fun? Was that awkward or fun?
For me, it's fun to break all the
This
rules.
music.
This music, but-
Talking to the sound.
What's wrong with the music? This is what I had to grow with the 1970s, Maddie. Welcome to my life. Like this is the Love Boat
It's just-
or whatever.
A little loud, so I'm trying to listen to music and one you guys talk at the same time.
Oh yeah.
It's too
I
much.
got it.
She's saying it's too much.
I got it, Maddie.
Did I?
I got it.
These listeners are gonna feel so overstimulated by the end of this
I
episode.
need to take a nap.
Sorry, guys.
It's been fun.
All right, next
Well-
question.
So, Maddie, do you have any questions for Justin? Since you did research on him, did you know he's a stand-up comic?
I did see that in there. See that in there.
That's how we met. He was standing up somewhere, and I thought it was kind of funny. I was like, "Hey, that's pretty good."
Yeah.
Why don't you be a stand down comic? Stand down a bit.
You should sit down.
I could see Fabi saying that to someone. Nice.
Hey, so my favorite joke of all times. Do you know why blonde girls' belly buttons hurt all the time?
Oh no.
Blonde girls?
Blonde girls. It's a blonde joke. Is this okay to say, or should I just shut up?
It's your podcast, Fabi. If we get canceled, my life goes on.
Oh, my life won't go on.
Well, maybe we should do a different joke.
Because blonde guys are just as dumb.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
That's why their belly buttons hurt. Okay.
All right. Yeah, I did have one question. I think this is a good one for from a recruiting standpoint.
Oh, my glasses.
Let's recruit the loan officer.
Ready? So, is the mortgage industry overstaffed, underskilled, or just poorly led?
Oh boy!
Ooh, wow.
Is there a fourth option? Just those three?
Yeah, you could take the fifth.
Please.
Or what do you see as of those things a lot of the times when you're talking to a mortgage?
Give me all three again. All three.
All right. So is the mortgage industry overstaffed, underskilled, or just poorly led?
Oh, I gotta go with either B or C. I don't know what overstuffed means unless you're talking about food. Overstaffed. Oh, start.
Yes.
Oh, it could be all three. Boy. I think the overstaffed part has sorted itself out.
All the above.
I think it's all the above. Yeah. I'd say there are still some overstaffed branches. Haven't quite figured out how to fix that yet. I do think our skill sets had to be rehoned after how easy it was during COVID. I think we got a little lazy. We want that phone to ring. It doesn't ring. We're like, why didn't the phone ring? I'll better call Verizon.
Right.
And poorly led. I think that right now, if I'm a loan officer trying to reinvent myself like you did, Madison, props to you for going to a brand new town and reinventing yourself. I want to have a manager that will say to me, let's help you reinvent yourself. Let's get those skills sharpened. Let's go on some joint sales calls. Let's find a way to reinvent ourselves and get back in the business and get that thirst again. So all three.
That's pretty interesting. I think it's 1 and 2.
One and three.
One and three. I know, but it's my show. It's my show. I can jump in.
Yeah, but
that's the beauty.
All right, why you give your reasoning, Fob?
Laugh, lend, and eat.
Fob does a lot.
You say Fabi on there.
Not laugh, Len, and Justin. Remember, you don't have a theme song yet, right? Yeah. Once you get beyond the kazoo, you can talk like that.
Okay, all right, someday.
I think it's 1 and 3.
Why?
I think it's overstaffed, and the reason it's overstaffed is business poorly led.
Okay.
Okay. And because leadership keeps adding layers and layers and layers on what they see as problems, and what you have to do sometimes is just solve the problem so that you don't have to add the layers. Now, I will say with the advent of AI and the rapid adoption of AI, we are seeing some of the overstaffing stuff will diminish as the robotics and the AI kind of start doing a lot of this stuff that human beings are doing for right now.
Fabi, what's the first job to go in mortgage?
First job, I don't think it'll go, but I would say if a loan officer assistant is not doing relationship building for their loan officers, they're up for grabs. Because, I mean, now we have voice, AI calling customers, reminding them of their closing dates, writing them about outstanding conditions.
Automated text and email.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff are going. I mean, it's all connected, and it's all connected through the CRM. So Total Expert, by the way, they're kind of becoming almost like the next Encompass.
They are.
Because their AI is years ahead already. And it's doing stuff that's just, it's calling, is generating leads, it's keeping people on track, all sorts of stuff. And same thing with the Encino, Simple Nexus, same thing there. So to me, when I'm looking at that, I'm like, okay, well, the LOA is definitely up for grabs, right? So LOAs need to start creating relationships for their loan officers so that they don't become replaceable. How's that? Is that a good, smart
I like
question?
Yeah,
Smart
that
answer? I'm
was
glad
the
you
most
both like
serious
that.
we got for the entire episode.
Well, it was a serious question that the young man
Yeah.
asked. And I felt
Yeah.
like it felt like he needed the right answer. So I think I
Well,
deserve
as
some.
a loan officer,
Yeah,
I would
I
have to
deserve
say,
applause for that.
yeah, the poor leadership is something that I've been seeing just a lot of people that I know that were loan officers like me, all of a sudden opening their own branch, like starting their own groups, starting their own teams. And I'm like, you weren't even a good loan officer. Now you're
Yeah.
going to go off and run a team of people.
Well, I mean, I wrote an article about this in Housing Wire
Yeah.
about 6-7 months ago about how we make the greatest mistake in the mortgage business, which is we promote our top producer to management.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And with no training, no nothing, it's just, okay, well, you did the most production, so you can have a branch. And the skills required to be a top producer are actually the opposite skills required to be a good branch manager.
I agree.
And so it's very difficult for a top producer to say, okay, well, I won't take this loan app because Maddie needs help recruiting or new realtors. So I'm going to go in and canvas Charleston, South Carolina with her for the next 2 days.
Right.
Like, no. I have 6 clients coming in. Yeah. There's no, I'm going to not take 6 loan apps. So it's just, you know, and I always say, like, imagine a coach for the football, like whatever, the Patrick Mahomes, and Andy Reid comes up to him and says, hey, I need you to be my quarterback coach next season. I mean, Andy Reid would be like, like instantly, like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
But yet that's what we do in the mortgage business all day long.
I'd say top producers and then like low producers, like figuring that they couldn't really make it work.
Low producers may have the skills required to be a manager. That's the catch. There may be some validity to that, provided that they can give support. Like I've seen people give support to loan officers that became good producers then.
Like they're better as leaders than salespeople, maybe.
They're better at supporting. Like a manager is there to support.
Right.
You know, you're that person that's supporting them to take their production up.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, you know, low producers turn into great LOAs because they can't go hunt, but they do know how to put a file together.
Right.
So there's all sorts of areas that, I mean, but I do know when you take that top producer and you make them a manager, normally it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So
Why do we keep doing that, Bobby?
we're already 43 minutes into this episode, man. I mean, I don't know how much more I want to, but why do we keep doing that? Because somewhere along the way, we get scared that if we don't make that guy a manager, they're going to leave us, right?
Yeah.
So it's a retention ploy, right? Because now they're sharing higher BIPs margins, whatever, branch margins, that kind of stuff. We're appeasing to their ego, right? Because we're showing that we recognize them by promoting them. So there's that. There's a lot of things that go on with that. I mean, but I think there's no functional reason that I've ever been able to see. And look, by the way, FYI, I was guilty of this. I've done it. And I've also been a victim of it, where I was a branch manager, really happy with a really great team. And my regional calls me up and says, hey, Fob, I want you to take my spot because they're promoting me to national. And I was like, let me think about it. And eventually my ego got the best of me. I said, I'll do it. And I shouldn't have done it, but I did, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But they took their top manager and they made him a regional, which was me. And, you know, I did okay with it, but it was like, had I not done it, my life might have been totally different. So who knows? But I'm just saying, like, these are the kind of things that people, it's hard, you know, it's just hard. But I don't know why we keep doing it, because everyone talks about it. By the way, this conversation happens behind closed doors with every executive leadership team out there. Because they're trying to figure out how to make more money, right, with less. There's only 2 ways to make money in this entire universe. One is you increase your revenue, or B, you lower your liabilities. There's no other way to make money.
Yeah.
And that's why they've adopted AI so quickly. in the last 32 years. By the way, Madison, what's our date? Do you know my date? Remember the date?
January
6th?
Not second.
Was it
9th?
January 6th?
You're so close. Like he said 6th, you said 2nd. It's in the middle. It's the 4th.
The 4th. The 4th.
Yeah, 4th
I gotta
with
remember
you.
that. I gotta remember that.
Yeah, 32 years in the business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I haven't seen anybody do anything different. But hopefully we will. Hopefully we will. I mean, I think it's coming. Very, very, very exciting questions you asked at the very end, Mr. Justin. You waited for this, you two, didn't you?
Put my glasses on. I get smarter. Put my glasses on.
Now, do you wear those when you do your little frisbee golf?
My little jokey jokes.
No, your frisbee golf.
My frisbee golf.
Yeah.
Actually, I do, and I play better. I hit less trees.
That's what I was wondering.
So I can see the stuff and then miss the stuff.
Right. I mean, if you can see the steel net 30 yards away, you should be able to
It does help.
attack it a little better.
It does help.
Right?
It does. You'd think it would help. It does help. Actually, I usually wear sport goggles.
Sport goggles.
You got to be ready for anything. So I'll wear them next on the show next time. I'll wear my sport goggles.
Sport goggles. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to play Madison's song one more time because I like it so much. Where to go?
Not this one.
There.
It's been a while.
It's a badass team, man.
Yeah.
Now, the reason we did this team for her, by the way, just so you know, Madison likes to break the law a lot.
That is
She's like a little badass.
Oh no!
Her number one offense that she loves doing on a regular basis,
Jaywalking.
she likes to jaywalk.
He's like, have you ever done anything illegal? I'm like, I jaywalk.
Did Madison move because she had to move?
Yeah, we don't want to talk
I
about
got in trouble jaywalking too many times.
Were they on the She's like, I gotta get a state somewhere.
You gotta go somewhere else.
Is her name even Madison? Is that even her name?
They call me Madness.
Madness? Oh, I like that.
Madness.
You know, the thing is that they said to her, look, if we stop from jaywalking one more time, we're gonna lock you up for life.
You have two choices. You can
So-
move out of state.
And
Yeah.
so, welcome Charleston, South Carolina, to your
That's why it works here.
your chronic jaywalk. Now, obviously, Charleston, you're gonna jaywalk all over the place around Charleston.
Yeah. And the driving here is insane. Like in Jersey, we have a bunch of U-turns. Here, you could just make a left, right. Like I see people flying across 4 lanes.
You guys have those jug handle turns in Jersey that drive me absolutely crazy.
I don't do them because I'm not used to it, and
crazy.
it scares the crap out of me that I'm doing that on a main highway with 4 lanes of oncoming traffic.
So crazy. So crazy.
I'll stick
All right,
with
Maddie.
All right.
We'll come to the end here, guys. Justin, thank you for such an awesome show. I'm so glad that the sun has not set on you yet.
Nope.
Almost the same position has been for 45. I've never seen the sunlight stay in the same position for 45 minutes. The Minnesota sunsets are just very long.
It's a Minnesota sun. Just streaming through the window.
That could be your new basketball team out there, Minnesota Suns.
No, the Phoenix Suns. I can't.
I know.
You can't do that. It's against the law.
Can you do like a B League baseball team or something like that?
Do a hockey team.
Hockey team?
Yeah.
Minnesota Suns, man. It's got a ring to it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, look, it's been a great episode. We tried out a new gig. Justin, you didn't do so well in the recruiting game.
I think I nailed it.
She's not joining, buddy.
No recruitment took place.
She says that now off air, though. She'll be like, how do I join? How do I join?
Well, guys, stay weird, both of you two. It's been pleasurable.
Talking leadership, making the big plays in the mortgage game through the sun and the haze. Close more deals, build your success. Time to level up and beat the stress. Get ready to laugh, land and eat. Your weekly seat. Let's go.
All right.